And I guess the term I was looking for is that this park is a great blending or melding of modern and Mother Nature. Right, so here we are at West Oklahoma City Boulevard and South Hudson Avenue. There's kind of the skyline of the city a little bit. As you can see, there's the Thunder Stadium, but this is Scissortail Park. As you can see, it's a pretty nice park. It's not super sunny yet. It's kind of overcast, and it's just a little bit before or after sunrise, so looks pretty good. So you can kind of pull off the street and park over there where I parked, so that's neat. All right, so as you can see, they have a lot of little benches here, like that bench there and that one there. There's a little gazebo right here, which I'll walk into in a second. And then you have this little rock, not marshy area over here. And this is really nice. I mean, this is like right next to downtown, so you can come here, enjoy the park before a game, or, you know, if the game's in the afternoon, come here after, walk and stretch your legs before you hit the road. But yeah, this is very beautiful. See, you even have little waste bag stations, so that's pretty neat. And then you have plants and little flowers in here, so that's nice. And then walking out this way, you have this hill. That's nice. And this open area. This is a really, really nice park. To me, this is just a little bit more adult oriented. So it's more for walking, jogging. And I just like the layout, you know, just there's so many different little textures here. Got a hill there. It's not all flat or just this big foresty type area, which is fine. Walkways and seating have different structure or texture, so that's concrete, and this is concrete. And then you can walk a little bit in here, and this is kind of gravel. Another little seating area right here. So I mean, you could come out here on a Sunday morning like this and, you know, have a little meeting if you have like a church group, or maybe a project for work you're working on, you want to get together before the work week starts. Excellent place to come out and meet. That's probably a lot busier as the day goes by. And another thing is that with this park, like, you're not going to get confused about where you're at. So it is expansive, but it's clear, you know, where you're going, what direction you're headed in, that kind of thing. So walking this way, we have another little garden area. It's kind of like a gazebo, but this is really nice. You know, the sun's obviously going to come through here, so if it's hot, you might want to wear a hat. But this is another nice place to sit. You can bring like a sandwich, and so you have, you know, obviously artificial seats and seating, but then you have plant life right there, and you can smell the plants here too. So if you have bad allergies, you might want to take some Zyrtec or Allegra or whatever you take, but you can definitely smell the plant life. I love it. I have mild allergies, but ooh, smells so good. And I guess the term I was looking for is that this park is a great blending or melding of modern and Mother Nature. So as you can see, there's a little canal that runs through here, and I'm kind of in an elevated hill area. This provides a great vantage point, so you can sit up here and picnic and kind of take in the whole park. All right, so I've come down a little ways, and you'll have to excuse the noise. You can see here's another change in texture as far as the walking path is concerned. You got a little brick roadway here, and this is very nice. And as you can see right here, you have benches here and some benches right there in this building. And then you have a playground over here. So yeah, this is a super nice area. I highly recommend it. Especially in the morning. Most parks this large are really sparsely populated in the morning, and a real treat. All right, so in here we have the playground. Excuse the noise, but it is a soft, this is actually a softer AstroTurf. So that's nice. Got a little climbing apparatus over here, or climbing sphere, whatever you call that. Little ladder thing, and then you have some benches over here where you can sit. I imagine that there'd be food services in this area, and so in here also you have a place to sit so parents can sit. That's really cool. You'll have a little climbing area right here, so kids love to climb and move and whatnot. And so, and this turf is really, you know, soft and cushy, so if you were to fall, you wouldn't really hurt yourself. And you have this guy, which is always a fan favorite, and this is safe too, so this is really nice. You know, if you're a little kid, this is not something where you're gonna accidentally trip and roll over. Also in this area, you have benches right here lining the whole park, so this is very convenient for parents to be able to sit and let their kids run and play and burn off some energy. So moving along a little bit, you have a little climbing area over here for children. This looks like a little climbing wall they can crawl on. Again, this is pretty soft turf right here, so if you fall and you're a child, you won't get hurt. And then we move to right here, and this is kind of where got some ropes you can lay on and kind of burn off more energy. So this is neat if you're a child. This is pretty cool. All right, and right here you have a fitness area, so that's pretty neat, and it's open air. So one of the things that's great about this is that with this being open, like, it's not gonna get as stuffy. If a breeze comes through, that will be refreshing. We're gonna take a little walk down here and just explore this area down here. Now, I will say that there is a lower level to the park that has not been completed or open yet. So you can see also there's some pontoon boats, so I'm sure you could rent those in the summer season and kind of paddle along this canal here. So a lot of different layers to this park, which is nice. It's kind of something for everyone type thing. I just love the different plants and shrubbery that they have here. You know, it's a good mix, a good blend. It's not going to be everything, obviously. You have to kind of go with what fits this area and what can kind of survive in this area and not be super high maintenance. But now, seeing this kind of makes me think too about the water situation right here. And just to state the obvious, if you come to this park, you definitely want to make sure your kids, young kids, are in a stroller, you're carrying them. You definitely don't want a child falling in this, you know, river, I don't know, or this pond here. I don't know how clean it is, and also they could drown. Right, so I also forgot to mention, I don't know if they're still doing that, but they had a sign about a farmer's market being here every Saturday, so that would be pretty exciting to come to. I think it was like 9 to 1 or maybe a little earlier, but just do a quick pano here. All right, so here's a closer look at the splash pad. So that's pretty cool. You have the benches there. You have benches on either side, so plenty of room for parents, a lot of room for children to run around and splash and play. And there is a lot of water at this park, so you definitely want to be careful with your children. Make sure they're not running off and hopping in the pond. So we're gonna walk this way. As you can see, they have a little skate rink here, so that's pretty neat. It's not super huge, but you know, another layer to the park. I'm walking up this brick walkway here, and as you can see, there's another kind of open gazebo type situation. So very nice. Here's kind of a view of the park from where I've come. So like I said, I mean, it is open, so you can kind of look out over the park and not have to worry about which way did I come in and how do I get back to where I parked. As you approach this bridge, you'll notice it goes over the highway. So that's pretty neat. And I like how they have this fencing here. I know it's not the best aesthetic, but you don't want people throwing rocks and things on the traffic. So it kind of opens up here right when you get over the highway. As you can see, it says Oklahoma right there. That's neat. All right, and so there's not much to see once you cross the bridge. This is pretty much undeveloped, and so there's the bridge I came from, and there's a road right here. So they're probably going to do some developing over here. Not sure exactly what that's going to be. If you are a cyclist, there is a bike trail that runs through here, and you know there's several roads. So this is a very nice way to take advantage of getting around the city, biking, especially in the morning. Man, it feels so good and relaxing. Yeah, so this is really neat. Apparently these little areas are rain gardens, and they help, they're layered, and they help filter the water before it goes into the lake nearby. So that's really nice. All right. So this is a train station. Obviously it's closed right now, but I like that Spanish style building. So one last thing I forgot to film is this little dog park. So this is a nice little area. You can come and have your dog play a little bit and sit. Probably want to walk your big dogs around the park a little bit more. This area is a little bit confined, in my opinion. But one other thing is, there's where you can get these paddle boats, and looks like you can sit and watch. And then also they probably sell t-shirts and things, so that's neat.